How do you guys feel about what's happening here at Texas Southern?
Defensively, Texas Southern is a championship ball club. They got to get some things going offensively. Obviously, one of the things you want is some help. The starting quarterback hasn't been able to play since the Prairie View game, which they beat Prairie View, as everybody know, which ended that losing streak. So I think that's a huge part of the game is when can the quarterback get back? And it really counts as you get back into the Western Division side of things. With the Prairie View Grambling defeating Grambling today in 5 overtimes, it really puts everything back in place. So it's really wide open.
Okay, Kim, you know Coach Dishman very well. What's your thoughts about his press conference and his feelings?
Well, I mean, I think he summed it up. You know, it's about belief, and when he came here, that's what he wanted to do. He wanted to make these young men believe they could win, and I think what he said today was really key. When they just been beat down, like the guys that have been here so long, how do you turn that around? And he thought, okay, we're headed in the right direction, but there's more work to do. It's a lot of it is mindset, right? Because they are. I've seen them play in each game. I saw them last week at Lamar, a game they should have won if it weren't for penalties. Okay. So yeah, I think they've got some work to do. I think they'll be okay in the long run, right?
All right. Wilton Jackson State. Yeah. Great rebound going forward. Yeah. How you feel they're competing in the East?
I think it's a good rebound. They needed this game. They didn't need to have back-to-back losses. Obviously, it's still a SWAC win over Texas Southern, but it gives them good motivation and confidence going into facing Alabama A&M in the Gulf Coast Challenge next week.
Okay. Cool.
Yes.
You also know Dishman. Talk about, did you think that he felt he lost the team or is losing the team?
I feel that he's a little frustrated because he thought his team was in a better place than it was tonight. But they played a team tonight. In my opinion, the best team won the football game. Jackson State, in my opinion, had more talent. They came into the game with more passion. They wanted to win. They came to town with a smile on their face, and they left with a wider smile after what they did here tonight.
All right. And last thing, Chuck, Jackson State, are they ready to be able to? Are they look like they're ready for prime time? Some days and some days they're not. Mm-hmm. Is consistency going to be the issue with this team?
Yeah, I think consistency is going to be the huge thing. Obviously, this team has a lot of talent, but putting it together week in, week out is going to be huge for this Jackson State team because Coach Taylor, he mentioned it. He hears how loud the zeitgeist is when Jackson State loses a game. So it's going to be really interesting to see can this team week in, week out put solid games together where they don't beat themselves.
All right, thank you. That's right.